Welcome to the Postpartum Coach podcast, where we embrace our needs as moms, we learn to lead ourselves first, then our families, and where we create our own healing from the inside out to find our way to the work we were meant to do in this world. I'm your host, a fellow mom of 3 and a certified life coach, Lizzie Langston. Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm looking outside and it is just gorgeous. The sun is setting, so the light is golden. My son is whistling in the background. If you hear whistling, that's my 5-year-old. He's just learned to whistle. He thinks it's pretty cool. I just wanted to say hi and tell you that I've missed you. Today, I have something that's pre-recorded, so I'm just popping in to let you hear my voice in real time, let you know I was thinking of you. And also wanted to read a review from the podcast because a new one came in and it's so beautiful. Okay, this is a 5-star review by Madison Tatnall, and it was left on August 16th, 2022. She said, it's titled, "She Cured My Depression." Thank you so much, Lizzie, for this podcast. You helped me realize so much when I was falling into postpartum depression. I knew something was wrong. I felt like I lost my identity after a few weeks of having my daughter. So on a limb, I looked up this postpartum podcast. Hers was the first I tapped on after looking through a few of the first ones, and she instantly grabbed my attention with her intelligent knowledge. I started to sleep more and started to move my body, listening to my thoughts. And I swear that helped perk up my days. This was my early morning. I listened to this during my early morning stroller walks. Thank you, Liz, so much. You've made me feel like me again. Thank you so much, Madison. You are so welcome. I'm so glad. I just get so stoked that it doesn't matter what level you guys work with me, whether it's the free podcast, free Instagram, whether you come to a little workshop, that I randomly do, or whether you join the program or do private coaching. Oh, I just love it. It feels like everything I touch just transforms in the world of postpartum depression and anxiety. And I'm starting to get kind of excited, really excited about the potential of the impact I can make in the world. So thank you guys so much for leaving reviews. It helps the podcast grow. Thank you for sharing this podcast with your friends. Thank you for coming to my Instagram and saying hi. Thank you for DMing me. Thank you for emailing me. Thank you for listening and for hiring me and for working with me. It makes my world just so full and plump and juicy of happy things. It's truly this is what I love to do. So the following clip is from one of the calls in my group program. So if you guys don't know, I have a group program that I just renamed, by the way. We used to call it Better Than Normal again, but that's more of a slogan than a group, like a program name. So the program name is actually just going to be called Postpartum Freedom. And that is the group because that's essentially what we're doing. We're creating and giving back freedom to moms postpartum, health freedom, identity freedom, body and wellness freedom, mental health freedom, all of it. And I'm so excited for you guys to just feel like you have your lives back postpartum. That is what this is all about. That's what keeps my world spinning. So Postpartum Freedom is my group program. It's 12 weeks as of now. And then you get access to it for another 12 weeks after that. So the live calls go every week for 12 weeks. And during that time, you have access to the online content, my whole curriculum, my signature 3-step process, calm your body, calm your mind, calm your life. And then you also get access to those online materials for 12 more weeks, even after our live calls are done, just so you can continue to tutor, go back, drink the water of the wisdom, and infuse your life with the healing. So yeah, if that sounds good to you, by the way, you can join right now. I will put the link to join in the show notes. You can just join us. But anyway, we're about 9 weeks in to this 12-week program with the cohort right now. It's been incredible. I am so stoked for the ladies. And it also hasn't been like a walk in the park. These women are showing up, they're doing work, and their lives are freaking changing. Their motherhoods are feeling completely different. They're not all the way there yet. They've still got another month. They've got things that they're fine-tuning and things that they're still feeling discouraged about here or there, but they are feeling the difference, feeling the change, and really coming into themselves and healing. And I'm so happy for them. So on this call, this was actually call number 3 out of the almost 9 that we've done. And we did some breathing. We did a breathing exercise, and we do these almost every single call. We'll do some breathing, but this one was just especially on fire. I just loved it. And so I was back listening to it and I thought, I want to share it with you guys. So please enjoy. I think it's about 11 minutes or so, and it's just me talking. I'm taking you through a meditation. It's a visualized meditation, like a visualization meditation. So you'll want to do this at a time where you're alone, you're able to focus, let things go, let things down. If you just want to listen right now, let's say you're multitasking, driving, doing the dishes, you can definitely still get something out of it while you're multitasking and doing something else. And I want to invite you to come back to it if you are doing something else at a time when you're not, because I will tell you, I didn't put this part in the recording, but after this guided visualization, we had a chat as a group, and there were a couple women who were in tears who had experienced very special things. There was a lot of like divine mother or like divine feminine kind of energy in this thing. And so it's really beautiful, really healing, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, here it is, and I will talk to you next week. We're going to practice self-regulation in real time. You're going to practice getting into your body. Now, I always want to say, if you get dizzy or lightheaded at all when we're doing this, you might have a trigger around closing your eyes and breathing, or you might just have a lot of emotion. Like, for example, Brittany was just processing a lot of grief, and so she might not want to close her eyes right now. She might feel more grounded doing the breath work, staying open with her eyes, okay? If you ever feel like any sort of sensations where you like are feeling lightheaded or dizzy, or blacking out, not that I anticipate this at all. And what we're going to be doing is not going to induce that, but everybody's different. I don't know what your day's been like. I don't know when you ate dinner, or if you ate dinner. So if you ever feel yucky like that, just open your eyes and just find one thing at a time to look at. Okay. And regulate yourself. Or you can also unmute and be like, Lizzie, I'm feeling bleh, and I can help you. Please don't feel bad interrupting. Okay, I just wanted to say that just so everybody knows. Okay. So we're going to start with a big inhale and an exhale. You don't have to do this, but you can if you want. And if you feel weird on camera, you can totally get off camera. That's fine. We're going to start with a face massage, because for me, honestly, I hold a lot of tension in my face. I'm still discovering why that is, but so I'm doing a little face massage just to begin with. You can do a massage of anything on your body that feels good, or maybe like tickling your arms feels really calming to you, or maybe you just want to sit and put your hand on your heart. Maybe you want to lay down, be my guest. So what I'm doing now that I naturally do, but I'm going to talk it out because I think it would be helpful, is I'm imagining a pillar of kind of clear energy that's coming up through my body from the root, and it's like spinning almost like a car wash, and it's kind of cleansing my chakras. So that's what I'm imagining right now. And I believe that when you imagine it, you actually do have the effect of it, because your brain is a creation machine, if you didn't know that. And every thought is energy. This is how manifestation is a thing. But also you can manifest calm in your body. So I'm imagining a cylindrical, that's a word, right? A cylindrical cylinder of water or something, and it's splashing and it's cleansing me. It's actually even cooling me off. Like I've got these bright lights on me, and so I'm literally feeling it through my body. It feels good. See if you can make your exhale nice and long, but don't force it, because then you could like pass out. But just play with the exhale and the inhale. See if you can expand the inhale even up higher into your body. Expand your chest on the inhale. And then on the exhale, see if you can kind of pace the exhale. Don't just like, unless you want to, if that feels good, but you can also try taking it slow, just natural. Don't force it. Don't pace it too much. Just kind of let it out. Good. Okay, now I want to invite you to imagine that your feet, hopefully they're touching the earth or they're touching something, but even if not, imagine that there are roots
from your feet. You are a tree now, essentially. There's roots from your feet, and they're shooting down into the earth, past the crust of the earth, into the next layer that I don't know what it's called, all the way down into the root of the earth. And that the earth is your mother. And the earth is like, has hands to greet your roots. At the very core of the earth, she's your mother, and she's holding on to you, and she's like, I've got you. So you're rooted in the earth, you're grounded. And maybe if thinking of the earth as your mother isn't helpful to you, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, you could think of it as like mother energy. Like there is something down there that is like, I've got you. So connect with that, be with that mother energy, because every mother needs mothering, whether it's from herself or someone else. Because we still have needs, right? Just because you're a mom and a wife doesn't mean that your needs as a person are gone, even though it feels that way sometimes. That's the work, is finding them again. Okay, now we're going to go up into the atmosphere. So you're still rooted. We're not leaving. Definitely make sure you're tethered to the earth. This is in your imagination, visualization, but it's as real as the table in front of me. And then we're going to go up and we're going to take a journey up into the stars. I just want you to imagine that your whole aura and your whole energetic body is just like expanding. And don't be afraid, because if it ever feels like too much or too far, you can just come back in. So there's no force here. You don't have to expand. You can just listen to me talking. But if you want to, you can imagine your energetic body just like happily flying up to the place where, I don't know, where it was created, or the fabric of the stars that it was cut from. I don't know. You're just letting it go and expand. Where is it taking you? You don't need to answer. Just, where is it taking you? What do you see up there? Is there anyone waiting to greet you? Maybe you've got angels, maybe you've got ancestors, maybe you've got guides. Maybe you're dancing, maybe you're stroking the top of the sky, just like you would let your hand stroke the water as you were gently riding in a boat on a calm river. Maybe you're stroking the sky. Let that clear, fresh air, I want you to imagine like night air from the mountains, like it's just whipping through you in like a cleansing way, not a scary way. It's just kind of cleansing you. Good. And say thank you and goodbye. The masculine, this is like father energy. So you've got the earth mother energy and you've got the father sky energy. And then we're going to remember this feeling. We're going to take that mother and father energy and we're going to come back to our center, which is like just around your navel area. And if that's triggering to you at all, or if that area doesn't feel good because you've got C-section scarring or anything, pick a different area. It can be your heart. Okay. It can be your vulva, your root. Okay. But I'm going to go to my navel and just imagine a ball of light that's taking this masculine energy from this I was going to say the ceiling, from the sky, and this root energy, this brown, dirty, earthy, grounding energy, and you're bringing them together into your abdomen. And just breathe in as you feel that light enter your body, that strength, the resources from the universe. You are resourced. You are cut. You literally are more like the earth and the plants than you are human. Like you are so much like them. So just remembering, letting your spirit almost remember this earthiness to you. And one last big inhale. And on the exhale, you're just going to surrender. Surrender to all the problems that are in your life. Surrender to the difficult feelings you've been feeling, and surrender to the help that is here. Surrender and receive the guidance and the community that is all around you, that the universe has provided for you. And think about, what else can the universe provide for me? What else is in store for me? There's got to be so much that I can't even see and touch right now. The unknown is not scary. The unknown is so sacred. That's why we fear it, because it's actually more incredible than we can even imagine. Okay, that is the end of the self-regulating visualization. Take your time kind of coming back to the present moment. Take your time. Stay there till it feels complete. And as you come back, for those who want to share, it is now open to you to unmute and share anything you might have received or felt or experienced, any questions you have, but no rush.
Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that lovely breathing exercise. I know the sound wasn't perfect, but I wanted to share that with you. We do so many things like this in my group program every single week. And on top of that, you have access to my private podcast, which goes deeper on some of the topics on this podcast, as well as more into my personal life and just other themes that are a little bit more maybe next level than this podcast, for as far as postpartum healing being the desired outcome. We also have a whole podcast of meditations and breathwork exercises like this inside of the program. So you can join, just go to lizzieLangston.com. You can find it there. You can always check the show notes, and you can always DM me on Instagram. I'm just at Lizzie, Lizzie.postpartum coach. Love you all. Talk to you soon.